Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. I truly appreciate every single one of you. So let's clear off this energy. Let's clear off me, guys. I hope you've had a beautiful couple of days. I took a few days off to just chill. Yesterday, I went to go chill with one of my beautiful friends downtown. It was so nice. It was so relaxing. It was nice to actually be downtown with somebody besides myself. I always go by myself. So it was nice. So let me know how your last 2 days went. I love you guys. Grand Rising. Grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink. Do whatever you need to do to get comfortable because me, Tasha, is going to spill the tea straight. No chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So cheers. Mm. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, Cinderella. Leave it for somebody it does, all right? So let's get into the tarot right off the bat. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and I ask for a clear, precise channel message. There's a card on the floor. It's the Two of Wands. So somebody may be coming in to offer you something. Somebody has a plan, okay? And that plan is to spend the world with you, to see the world with you. So somebody may be planning to a trip. I don't know. It looks like you're about to meet somebody and you're about to plan together something to do with the world, seeing the world or being in the world together. Take it as it resonates, guys. But Two of Wands, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Sun. Wow. It's two people coming together, feeding their inner child. Okay, with this red flag though, it's like somebody has been at a halt for a very long time, and now somebody wants to stop this halt, so they're pulling at their own heartstrings. Okay, I feel like somebody is a little bit sick, or tired, or in despair, or something. But God, Creator, Source is enlightening a situation to get somebody out of something, to come back to self. Okay, ancestors, what's going on here? Because the sun is such a good card. And with those two inner children playing, it's like these two people that are going to find the world together are going to tap into this inner child first. Because somebody may be wrestling, fighting with their own inner demons in some kind of way, and God is trying to enlighten or show a path to something. Ancestors, what is going on here? What's this truth? Hey, well, we got the Ace of Cups. It's love, guys. It's love. What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be good? Hey, ooh, somebody might be like that Ike, and somebody sees you as Tina Turner, and they have tried to betray. Okay, somebody still has a lot of love for you. Never gonna fall out of love. Never, not once. Never did. Never gonna. But like I said, somebody's a little bit sick, and it's because what they chose to do to you. Okay, maybe somebody went against their own love, now wants to try to plan the world with you, or the fact that you are choosing another path to plan the world for yourself, and you may meet another person on this path called life who may adore you and never fall out of love for you. It's going to put somebody in this Ten of Swords because they may have tried to put you in this Ten of Swords. Looks like these people's friends are trying to carry them out to a finish line, try to, you see what I'm trying to say? But somebody can come back from this because the sun is there. You can heal yourself. But this betrayal, somebody tried to curse you. Now look at them. There is a difference between a real one and an A one, like one that was there from the start. Somebody is realizing this. It's a Knight of Wands, and somebody wants to come towards you. Okay, very passionately. I don't know if you know this person, but there is a lot of people who are dying. It's like their soul is rotting. Some can't shake a curse. Hey, they wanted to curse you. Now look at them. They're the ones who were cursed. Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to start something new with you. Okay, they see you as an elf, like a mystical creature. Don't come out very often. And they want to offer you something, some kind of opportunity, maybe love, maybe a job. It's something small. It's not thing big, but it's an ability to plant something new. It's like somebody sees you as an apprentice. It's like you know a lot, but you learn every day. So, whatever you put yourself into, you may be new at it, but you're going to learn really fast and you may level up really fast. And that's what people see in you. And somebody sees that and they may have tried to stop some kind of forward blessings for you. That's why that kind of swords is in the heart of the spread. But they want to come in. Somebody wants to come in and offer you an opportunity, a small opportunity to get yourself on your feet or something for somebody to get on their feet. Because I really, wow, yeah, you've been helping somebody, okay? You've been feeding them some kind of life, and they're looking at things in a different perspective. You have a lot of people thinking, and somebody wants to plan with you, but it's only because you helped them when nobody else did. Somebody is really looking deep within themselves. They're going deep, okay? Because I really feel like there's this energy that was sent to you that is ripping someone apart from the inside out. Okay. It's like this slow, invisible destruction that is happening inside somebody, whether it be a sickness of the body um, or chaos of the mind. Guys, there's something going on here. And you help somebody to get out of a situation and they are very enlightened, but they may have sacrificed you or they may have allowed others to sacrifice you. This is what's eating them alive. Like I said, this curse that they sent towards you, two of pentacles, they juggled you. Okay. They juggled you and you took off. You went on a new journey and a new way of living, a new mindset. You still have love. Your love is always overflowing, but you moved away from a situation. Now, somebody else could have moved away from you because of this betrayal. Now they're feeling like their heart is being ripped out of their chest, like their body is feeling very weak. They don't know if it's in the mind or in the body or if it's all connected, and it is. It's all connected, guys. If the mind is good, the body will heal. But somebody's mind's not good because of this betrayal. Like I said, their friends are carrying them to the finish line only because of the fact that their friends are not their friends. It's a hard pill to swallow, guys, but the energy that was sent towards you is ripping around and slowly decaying somebody from the inside out. There's a lot of self-infliction. Okay, it's all self-infliction, but somebody is like really paying a pity party right now, and it's because of this Ace of Pentacles. Somebody betrayed somebody who was very valuable, the most valuable player. Somebody didn't like you because you weren't coloring inside the lines. But you showed somebody that there's a lot more other colors to that coloring box, that crayon box. You showed somebody life, and they showed you death. They took from you. They seen you as this beetle, but they wanted to value your money, your essence. So they wanted to betray you so they can take something from you, or they listen to other people so they can take something from you. And now it's like their soul isn't lying. Their body is showing the evidence as to what, like, you may not see this externally, but internally, their body is showing evidence as to what they did, this betrayal, this black magic, this lie. I told you the body can't lie, guys. Somebody's body not lying to them, saying that it's hurting, it's saying that it's decaying from the inside out. I don't know. They could even go to the hospital, see a doctor or something, and it's showing up in the tests that the results ain't making no sense, like somebody is sick. They're sick, and it's because of this money, this value inside of themselves. They didn't see it. They didn't see the value in you. Now they're feeling like their soul is rotting and their body is following suit. Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords in reverse. It's because somebody was abusive. mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. And they were a player from the Himalaya. Somebody just wanted to come in and out and steal from you, abuse you, manipulate you. Now they're feeling some kind of way. This could be a friend, a family, an acquaintance, a lover, a job, a boss, organization. You're seeing it for what it is, and a lot of people are seeing it for what it is as well. That's why somebody wants to come in with a page of pentacles. Some it could even be apology. Like it's not a forgiveness kind of energy with that page of pentacles. It's more of I took from you, let me try to give back in return to compensate for how I'm feeling internally. Somebody is really rotting, and it's like it's affecting them. And it's only because you really did help somebody, you planned for the future with somebody, or somebody's seen you planning for the future, so they wanted to block your blessings, your love, and your money. But it looks like somebody is really in a very stuck situation. Well, it's the high priestess in reverse. Oh, because they did magic on you, manipulation. Somebody didn't use their intuition when it came to you. Oh, wow. And now they're stuck round and round we go. Hamster wheel of dog shit. Somebody's really upset because the wheel of fortune is in your favor. So you flipped the script. You did something different. And you're not in that woe as me, pity me. You healed yourself from this betrayal. And somebody can't get over it. They can't get over what they did. They can't get over the fact that they left you and you started drinking from your own cup. You flipped the script, guys, and somebody's watching you. There could be a lot of people watching you, wanting to plan with you, wanting to feed you the beautiful energy that you fed them, because holy fuck, are they feeling some kind of way? I'm telling you, they don't feel very good about themselves. Even if the sun is there, it's like somebody is fighting internally with themselves. Like they're going to war with themselves because they went to war with you. Somebody who did not deserve it, who wanted the best for somebody, but jealousy is a bit, man. Somebody could have loved you with all their heart. They're never gonna stop loving you. But it's like they don't want to put down their ego and admit that they were wrong. See the Seven of Cups and admit that they were wrong, admit that they weren't paying attention to the truth. The illusions have broken, okay? Somebody adores you, and I mean adores you, and wants to plan for the future with you. This could be a new friend, a new family member, like, because family is who we want it to be, right? It's not who we were born into. That's just a relative. There's a difference between family and relative. The same thing as the difference between the day ones and the A ones. Somebody is realizing the truth, guys. Ace of Pentacles. And the most valuable thing in this world is a human, a living creature. And somebody knows that. They know that with you, it'll be okay. Even if you don't have very much, you're still so valuable. So it's like you can make the best out of everything. Somebody sees you as a little slice of heaven, but they didn't treat you as such. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're beautiful from the inside out, and you're magical and you're mystical. And a lot of people want to demonize, but it's only because they are in a very dark demonic energy trying to come up against you. So of course they're gonna portray you as them. It's a projection, guys, and somebody is seeing the truth of this situation. The illusion is breaking, and somebody is coming towards you. Okay, hangman. You fed somebody who was in the dark. You may not know this. This could be somebody from across the world that you're about to meet. Wow, but it's the Ten of Swords, guys. Somebody betrayed you. You fed them, they betrayed you. It's okay because that was a lesson, not a loss, guys. We have to be grateful for the time we spent with people, okay? Because somebody is really suffering now that they're not in your life. Now that the truth has come out, and now that they see that they're the ones who were betrayed, the friends, they didn't even care about them, didn't love them, and didn't want them to have anything, especially love. Why? Because they don't have real love. They don't have real value in their life. They're not really healthy. Now, somebody tried to curse you, wanted you to be broke, busted, and in despair. And now look at somebody around them, or look at them who sent it towards you. I'm telling you, somebody's upset because you get the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It comes back out again in a second in a different deck. You got God, creator, source, and the ancestors protecting you, guys. And somebody they were fishy with this love. They were very in and out. I'm telling you, they were very in and out. They knew what you gave to them. They knew you fed them life. They knew that with you they can gain. But I don't know, maybe somebody went towards the crowd. No matter how much blessings or how much of a blessing you were and how much love you gave to a person, it doesn't matter. Friends, family, acquaintances, lover, job. As soon as something else comes shiny, they're gonna go jump onto that. And you've seen it. And somebody's seen your love. They also thought that you were always gonna be there. Now somebody's realizing that's not the truth. You got free will. And you're not going to go back into a situation with a king of swords, high priestess in reverse, somebody who's gonna emotionally and physically assault you. Nah, I don't, that doesn't make any sense. And of course, these people are never going to stop loving you because of what you brought to the table. Okay, you brought love and blessings to the table because you're the Ten of Pentacles. You brought legacy to the table. You offered something somebody can't get from anywhere else. Legacy. Wow. It's a twin flame energy, guys. But somebody's up in their head, can't eat, can't sleep. Why? Because of what they did to this love, this Ace of Cups. You offered somebody everything that they could have ever dreamed of, and they spit in your face. That's how disrespectful that was. But you're the warrior. You're the savage. You're the G. You're the real GOAT, guys. You can take this. You can handle it. You can do it. And you've been doing it and you've been persevering. That's why a lot of people are in their head about what they chose to do to you because in going against you, inevitably their legacy goes to shit and yours is still persevering. Why? Because you got the dedication and the discipline to keep pushing, even in the hard times. Somebody left you for dead. They juggled you. They thought that something was shinier, that somebody worked better, that I don't know what it was, but whatever it is, they really regret it. Two of Wands because you moved away. Now somebody may have even chose another partner, juggled you, moved away, and chose another partner. That's okay. That's the choice, guys. We all got free will. It's a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. Take it as it resonates. This is your divine counterpart, but not so fucking divine, are they? No, they're not so divine, not at all. And this person is watching you. This King of Wands thinks he's a leader, but he followed him. He followed somebody right into the ditch by juggling you. Now this person is stuck watching you, and they're getting some kind of information. They want to come towards you and apologize. There's the Page of Cups. But it's a fishy offer. Look, the ancestors are picking that fish right the fuck up off the cup. Somebody can't apologize because at the end of the day, it's like the ancestors are dropping this fish in the cup to realize that this person, you gave them love over and over and over and over. And they were very, very conniving, very greedy, very superficial, and very shallow. And you decided to walk the fuck away. You've seen the Ten of Swords, you've seen the betrayal. This person or people thought that you were going to be the one who was being carried off, who was going to be sick, in despair, broken, busted, but you're not. You already went through that karma. You're not going to pay it again, guys. You paid your karma in full. The karmic debt is paid in full, guys. Ten of Swords. Now somebody is realizing that those friends, those family members, those coworkers, whatever it is, guys, they didn't really want the best for them. The strength. So God, creator, source is offering somebody another opportunity to dig deep within themselves and find the strength to persevere. You have. Somebody's using you as a muse. A lot of people are, guys. They're not going to give you a credit where credit is due because they don't want you to know just how really, truly blessed and beautiful and intelligent and strong you are. But you don't need their applause. You don't need their validations because you're the Six of Wands. You got the victory over this betrayal. And somebody can get victory over the betrayal as well. But you know what they have to do? Accountability. Somebody knows you hold you hold yourself accountable for everything you do. That you are both the light and the shadow. So we're not perfect. We're perfectly imperfect. And you really do, it's like you honor and respect people who show their scars. We're not perfect, guys. And this is why somebody looks at you like the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Very patient. You get what you want. You are euphorial, right? You're like the Egyptian queen, you know, you're like this beetle. Could be a black beetle. You could have been a black beetle. Take it as it resonates, guys. Maybe that's why somebody didn't give you the time of day. They thought that you were like the rest, but you were just like the rest to try to fit in. You were nothing like the rest. And somebody missed out on a big opportunity. Ooh, big opportunity. See, these people are smug. They're arrogant. They think that money is the key to all. The money is key to happiness. Money is not key to happiness. You can have all the money in the world and still be the most miserablest person. So you got to find happiness within. And if you cannot love yourself, you will never be able to love your another. And somebody will always choose money over a real value, which is a person. You refuse. You don't care what a person has. They could be living in their motherfucking car, but have the biggest heart, and you will take them right in. You will love them till your dying day. It has nothing to do with money. And that's why somebody adores you, because they know you're patient. They're patiently waiting, and you rip these arrogant people's masks off. They come in, they think that they're the shit, and then they realize that they're not. You're the empress. And yes, a lot of people want to get up on you because you're the most valuable player, whether it's for a job, in your family, you know, in your community, you are most likely the most valuable player. That's why a lot of people shun you, disrespect you, because they're intimidated by you. They're insecure with their own energy. They've never met a real divine feminine who has the courage and the balls to stand up for themselves. You may not have an emperor. It looks like you do not have an emperor. So you tap into that emperor like energy and defeat all these people with your strength. And you also give them the courage and the power to get out of this curse that they sent towards you. They can get out of it. They have to admit that what they did to you. They have to admit it so then they can get unstuck from whatever they're stuck from. You didn't curse them. Hence why you are not sick, why you're not going through all this turmoil during retrograde as these people are. They're feeling it. They may not look it, but they feel it inside. And if they're taking, like I said, tests, it's not making sense. The math ain't math and something's wrong. And it's because it's a spiritual warfare. This is spiritually inducted. Okay. Ancestors are showing somebody that some people you can't play with. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody thought because somebody had money or they looked good on paper that that was the person for them. So what did they do? They chose a Queen of Pentacles over an Empress. You're looking at this Queen of Pentacles like you can't compete where you don't compare. This Queen of Pentacles lied on the Empress. So this player went towards the money. Easy access. Wasn't very hard to get somebody. Somebody could even be paying somebody to stay. Whether it's drugs, sex, money, whatever it is, guys. Somebody's paying somebody to stay. And you are not shallow like that. You refuse. You refuse to pay somebody to love you. What the fuck? That's fucking weird. That's why somebody abused you because you wouldn't pay them. You wouldn't give them money. What? Oh wow. If this a guy, it's a pure gold digger, guys. It's two of wands. Somebody's been watching you plan for the future and they know that you plan it all by yourself. All by yourself. Somebody's been a creep. Why? Because they chose the wrong fucking one. And that's fine. Let them choose whoever they want. They're mad that you're by yourself. Somebody really thought that you were going to be going from person to person to person, trying to fill up your time with nobodies or trying to replace them with anybody. And that's not the truth, guys. You're nothing like them. Maybe somebody did that in their life to try to, you know, fill the void of missing you, because this person will never stop fucking loving you. I'm telling you, they just wanted you to feel like you weren't good enough because you wouldn't give to them. They abused you emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, or because other people said to. This is even worse. It wasn't by their own mind that they abused you, but because other people said to abuse you, which means that other people got into their mind with this magic and manipulation because somebody wasn't using their own intuition and whole fucked up their whole life. And now they're feeling like their soul is rotting and their body is following suit. Whether this be the Jezebel in the background who lied on you to get some kind of position, or this is the guy who abused you, the girl who abused you and pretended like you were the problem. Either way, somebody's sick, and the only way they can really get unsick is to speak the truth. But they will refuse to. So somebody is going to go to an early grave and take this with them. But then not realizing that you know the truth the whole time because you're the real intuitive. That's why somebody wanted to silence you, because you knew things that they didn't want the world to know. But that's not your place to tell anybody. Unless you're a tarot reader like myself and this person is watching me, then of course I'm going to spill all their fucking tea and they should not be watching me. Take it as it resonates, guys. There's that Page of Pentacles again. You took your fucking time, especially when it came to letting go of some kind of narcissistic abuser. Okay? You weren't just going to cut this person off because this person is abusive. So you had to take your time. You had to find a way out, like a little sliver. You waited for the right time when somebody wanted to leave for you to leave. Because if you wanted to leave, they weren't going to let you. Congratulations, guys. Now your family's in a fucking shithole of a fucking environment, right? This person who you invited into your home and gave love to, they're in a shit fucking situation. They wanted to put you in a very, very fucked up situation. Why? Because you had all the love. You gave these people love. They had no love for self. That's why they're rotting from the inside out. There's nothing you can do about it. That's all on them. It's all self-inflicted, guys, and it's all spiritual warfare that they send towards you that they're having to pay for. It's probably why I took a couple of days off, because guys, retrograde is kicking a lot of people's ass. Maybe not yours, but somebody's. And it's because of what they did. And it's this narcissist. You took your fucking time. You took your time because you know even your family was trying to work with this narcissist, or this narcissist is from your family. Whatever it is, guys, they're mad because you got the legacy and the 10 of Cups and you refuse. Even in the storm, you're going to still push through. You're going to cover and guard your family, your friends, the people who are under your umbrella. You have a big umbrella, guys, and somebody is feeling a little bit cold because they can't sit under their umbrella anymore because they took advantage of your kindness. They took your kindness for weakness. You ain't fucking weak. And they know that you're not weak. They know that you're not impotent or docile. And that's probably why they try to abuse you. They try to put you in submission. They try to end whatever you loved. They try to break your heart because they know that you manifest through your heart chakra. But no matter how much pain these people put on you, you still persevered. You still powered through. And now look, you transformed. And God Creator Source hid you in plain sight. They allow you, the ancestors, to come in to raise the dead. Meaning, those who are walking soulless on this earth, give them an opportunity to actually reclaim back their soul, to get out of this hell that they're living in and do something different. Like I said, people are using you as a muse because they've seen you do exactly this. Page of Pentacles, that's why somebody wants to offer you an opportunity, because they fucking tried to burn up your um garden per se. You know what I mean? Like you were harvesting a beautiful garden, you were nurturing a lot of people, and somebody came in with a like and just set everything ablaze. But it's okay because that ground ended up fertilizing even more. So now this harvest, this time, this go around, they can't touch it. Da, 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 da. Just like they can't touch you. And that's why they're so fucking upset because they have somebody around them who thinks that they know everything, but they're not even really using their intuition and they're going against the real one, which is putting them even in a darker situation because you wake the dead. You will wake the dead. Like just because you're not doing spell work or, manipulation and all this stuff doesn't mean you don't know how to. The fact that you're choosing to allow the ancestors to do their dirty work for you, it says a lot, guys. And that's why somebody's feeling so upset because it's the sickness of the mind and the sickness of the body and the chaos of the mind. It's affecting somebody because of the lies. They seen you have so much love, but they wanted to put you in a despair. They wanted your family, your children. They didn't want to give you a quality of life. As you were giving these people quality of life, they were kicking you. And you had to see it for what it is. And ancestors are putting it to death. You got to be careful of the company you keep, guys, because you will turn into that rotten fruit you're sitting next to. Chariot. And these people are pushing you to your finish line. And I'm not talking about the ending of anything, but a re-beginning, a rebirth. You're moving forward, guys, and you're moving forward fast. Somebody is coming towards you to offer you some kind of opportunity to help you get out of your stuck situation because we are all in our own little mess. Maybe not as hectic and chaotic as this mess that I'm speaking on right now here in this reading, but you're still in a situation, right? Personally, I have a hard time in the summertime. I'm not gonna lie. It's the winter time. We have a great winter. The summertime is not so easy because I have back to back birthdays. I got my mom, my brothers are both born, and my dad are both born in June and July. And then I have my sons are both August the 7th and the 12th. So it's like boom, 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 birthdays. And then I got my nephews. That's all like it, it's a lot. It's a lot for me. And then I have my powwows, so I have to cram all that in June, July, August. So it gets really busy for me, and I really don't have much extra spending money because I'm so fucking responsible. And if I don't, who's gonna get for them, right? My mom, you know, she gives me a hard time, but she's still my mom. So I'm the only one that gives present every year besides my dad, my auntie. But my brothers don't go out and reach out and give presents. So I do. It's nice. It's nice to be known, especially because on my birthdays, I don't get shit. I don't get a fucking single thing in January. That's why I always go and take myself away on vacation because fuck you, fuck this, and fuck that. I'm not gonna sit at home crying when I reach out to everybody else on their birthday and nobody reaches out to me. Not doing it. So every year I take myself out because there was so many years like I was just depressed. Like I'm not gonna put myself in a depression because nobody cares. And even though they do care, they just don't want to show it. It takes 2 seconds to pick up the phone, knock at somebody's door. But nobody does that anymore. But I do. And I don't care if nobody does it for me. I know God Creator Source is always going to protect me. That's why I continuously do that. Like yesterday, it was nice to go downtown with somebody else, like I said, right? So it wasn't just me giving to the homeless. It was nice because every time I turn around and she's giving, and then I'm turning around, I'm giving. It was nice. It was nice to see that somebody else who cares about others. It was nice. My ex-fiance and I used to do that a lot, but no, when you see how people are or how they would rather be with or without you, you have to pick yourself because they would never pick you. And that's self-respect, that's self-love, guys. You're moving forward. Somebody didn't use their intuition with you. That's fine. You continue to move forward. Somebody tried to demonize you, even weaponize what you were saying. Wow. And it's a 3 of cups. in the reverse. Somebody you may have celebrated with before, but you cut off. That's enemy, guys. That's a hater. Haters are usually the closest people to you, but you cut them off. They're no longer underneath that umbrella with you anymore. So what did they want to do? They want to stop your blessings because they feel that their blessing, which was you, is gone. Well, somebody should have treated you better than if they thought you were a blessing. But instead, they wanted to teach you a lesson. Now, who's learning a lesson? Yep. Eight of Wands, you're the messenger, guys. Somebody wants to send you a message. They are not celebrating anymore. Whatever they are doing, whoever this was, they're not celebrating your demise anymore. If anything, they're upset that they can't come towards you and flip the script. So Wheel of Fortune, guys, everything is going to happen in divine timing, in your divine favor. But you got to keep pushing forward. And you have to understand that you're the messenger. So when you get a message, when you get a download, when you get this aha energy to say, okay, you need to get out of this, that it's not good for you, that they're going to hurt you even more, that you're going to go backwards, you need to take that step. Even if you love somebody with your whole fucking heart, it's okay. Doesn't mean that you don't love them any less. You can love a broken person from afar. You can. But you have to have enough knowledge to say, listen, this person is going to hurt me if they're physically around me because they don't feel like they're good enough for me. So they're going to try to put me down. So, friends, family, acquaintances, even a job, if you love that job so much, but it was toxic and making you sick, you have to let it go. Money don't mean shit, guys. It doesn't mean anything, especially if you're gonna end up in an early grave. Where you gonna take that money to? You can't take the money with you. You can't. So why don't you just relax and spend it with the people that you really love? The Wheel of Fortune, guys. That's what you're doing. You're spending the rest of your time living a very soft life with the people that you love, that love you, that put the effort in to show you that they're healing. You have healed from this heartbreak and you're standing on the truth. Somebody else may be healing from their heartbreak and standing on the truth. Somebody wants to come in and introduce themselves to you, okay? This could be a reintroduction. Take it as it resonates, guys. You know your drill. I will never tell you to go back to somebody who abused you, but we can change. You can change, but you have to give people time. Give them a 6-month probationary period. Okay? Because a narcissist will show you who they are in 6 months. Give them a 6-month probationary period, okay? And if somebody truly loves you, they will understand that you have been broken. You have been in a situation where you don't trust. So if they want to gain access to you, then they will have to do the work. They will have to climb. They will have to be patient with you. It is what it is, guys. And if this is a returning person, they're going to really have to have some patience with you because you may still love them, but you don't trust them. And it is what it is. You have no shame in saying that. You're the messenger, guys, and you have already healed. And you're not going to go back into situations that broke you. You're not. You put people on a 6-month probationary period. What's this Four of Swords? Oh, yeah. Somebody is feeling weak and in despair because they can't hold on to you anymore because you're too knowledgeable. You're too intelligent. They can't force you into a relationship. They can't lie about you and they're feeling sick. It's a slow, invisible destruction. I'm telling you, decaying from the inside out. You had to walk away, okay? Because somebody is in a mental entrapment, a purgatory prison of their mind, okay? Maybe you were in a purgatory prison of the mind because you don't understand why people walk away. You were giving them what they needed, everything they wanted, but the thing is they couldn't give it to themselves. So of course they're gonna feel some kind of way about it, like as if you're demasculating them or, you know, some kind of bullshit. It's not the truth, guys. If anything, you're empowering them to do for themselves, but they didn't look at it that way. So you walked away. Inevitably putting somebody in spiritual jail. They could have been in spiritual jail for a long time, maybe 8 years. Maybe this is a curse that has been going on for 8 years. Take it as it resonates, guys. But 8, what you put out, you get back. Okay? Two people having to go through karma on different paths, clearing off the karma, coming together. The truth is what sets you free, not time. Time doesn't set you free. It's acceptance, holding accountability and responsibility, and the truth that gets you free from this spiritual warfare, this spiritual trap, this feeling of rotting from the inside out. Somebody needs to walk away, and I mean walk the fuck or run the fuck away from a situation. Be like you. You waited for the right time and got the fuck out. Yeah, look, Knight of Pentacles. Now you're single, self-sufficient, independent, and somebody is really upset with that. Okay, they're upset that you always make a way and that you are that guy, that girl, that bitch, and you have no shame in saying what you want. And somebody is emotionally very, very fucking emotionally unstable. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Take it as it resonates. This is the doppelganger. This is somebody who wants to be you. Somebody wants to come in and give you your flowers. So somebody has been lying about you for a very long time. They said that you weren't single, that you can do for yourself. But the moon is in reverse. Whatever is done in the dark is being seen. And it's the Four of Cups, guys. Somebody realizes that you could have had a lot of options. You could have a lot of options, but you've been drinking from your own cup this whole time. Could be 3 years you're celibate. Take it as it resonates. Could be that long since you've seen somebody. Take it as it resonates. But this whole time you've been really drinking from your own cup. It's astonishing, people, because you are not like the rest. Like I said, you may have been trying to fit in at one point, but you would never fit in. You'll never fit in. So you decided to be on your own, do your own thing, and you love life. You love life. And somebody wants to come in and give you your flowers. There could be somebody rejecting third parties. 3 people. They could have a fucking roster of bitches. And they're rejecting them all. Why? Because they want you. Why? Because you're authentic. You're real. And whatever's in the dark is coming to light, guys. Yeah, when it comes to this player, 3 of Wands. Somebody wanted you to wait on a player. You're not waiting on no player. It's 3 of Wands in reverse. You're not waiting on a player. Nope. And whatever was in the dark is being seen, guys. Wow, look. There's that 8 of Swords. It's in reverse. You got out of some kind of mental imprisonment, some kind of enslavement. And somebody is really upset with you right now because you found a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Maybe you showed somebody else a way to get out of the situation that they're in. We're not really stuck. It's all in the mind, guys. It's chaos of the mind. When the mind heals, the body heals. Somebody sees you as a master healer, master purifier. Okay? And no matter what they do, they can't stop thinking of you. And it's eating up at their soul. A lot of people, whoever try to fucking curse you guys, these people are followers. And well, their soul is rotting and their body's following suit. See what happens when you follow other people? You follow them right into the fucking ditch. Now, this could be a sexually transmitted disease that somebody has because they're sleeping with Jezebels. Listen, we're grown. Okay, so if somebody wants to be a pig and wants to be sleeping with all kinds of people and then wants to get into a healthy relationship, fine, they can. It's no problem, guys. There's a lot of people like that who do change their life. But we have to have an honest conversation about the situation, and you have to be willing to show paperwork. Hey, go to a hospital, get some blood tests, like for real. Even though somebody feels like they're going to the hospital and it's showing up on the tests that the results ain't making sense, it's because it's all in the mind. It's a spiritual warfare that somebody is going through because of what they fucking sent towards you. You are nothing to play with, guys. Nothing to play with. You go into the pits of the dark, people's dark despairs, and pull them out. But you can also drag them back to where the fuck they belong. But because you're putting up your hands and you're saying, you know what, ancestors, I don't want to be responsible for this. Can you please do what you need to do in order to Be fair. Make shit fair. So that's exactly what's going on. Now, fair is fair. Fair is fair, guys. And somebody sees you single, self sufficient, independent, loving life, being the messenger, and putting all these people who were, celebrating your demise in their place. Somebody does not like how much people love you. Okay. That's probably why they wanted to group up against you because you're so beautiful. You're so vibrant. You are the MVP, I'm telling you. And people didn't want to treat you as such, but the ancestors said, well, we're going to treat you as such and we're going to make things fair. These people want to fight with you? Fine. Now they got to fight with them because they're not fighting with you. They're fighting with your ancestors, 10,000 ancestors, because you work for God. You work for the creator. Somebody didn't want to believe you. They wanted to laugh at you, honestly, and they wanted to hurt you, to abuse you, whether that be by their own mind or because of somebody else's. Either way, it's pretty pathetic. So you deaded it, moved forward, looked at things in different perspective, and now look, somebody who's really in competition with you, really in competition with you. It could even be a mother-like figure who doesn't want their son or daughter with you. But is that their life? No. So maybe they're the ones who are sick. Take it as it resonates. I'm telling you, somebody needs to learn to stay in their lane and mind their business. These helicopter parents are only helicopter parents because they weren't able to be real parents when they needed to be. So remember that. You put your parents in their place and you tell them, listen, you weren't there for me when I was a child, so why do you think you can be there for me as a grown motherfucking adult? And if these parents think that they have can undermine you with your children, they can't. They can't. You have rights. Take them to court. But some people are scared. Responsibility. Or they get into relationships with people who actually are great parents, great, mothers or fathers, and they know that that person is actually going to be able to have the ability to take those children away from the grandparents and actually have a stable home with that father, with that mother. Take it as it resonates. So what do? They indoctrinate them. They plant some kind of seed inside somebody's mind or somebody's heart to make them seem like you're the villain, like you're the problem. They did it with magic, manipulation, extortion. Take it as it resonates, guys. Somebody could even be trying to pay somebody off to stay away from you. But at the end of the day, nothing is ever going to work because the heart wants what the heart wants. And somebody is going to pay the consequences for fucking up a good thing because they didn't just fuck up their son's life or their daughter's life. They fucked up their children's life, their grandchildren's life. Do you see what I mean? This is a legacy that was just shot because of somebody's childish, very, very childish energy. Now, this person could have aged. They could be in the 50s, 60s, 70s, for fuck's sakes. But that doesn't mean that they're grown. They could be able to pay bills, but that doesn't mean that they're grown. It's love, guys. Love is love. Somebody wanted to fuck up love, and now look, they're knocking on death's door because of this. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. This is another reason why I took a couple of days off. My friend Carly had passed away last year. So I went with her mom to the graveyard and we brought her a bench because I go sit with Carly a lot and I smoke with her. Like I send my smoke signals up to her and across from Carly is my other friend Guadillo. And they both died from the life, that lifestyle. So I go and I sit with her often. So I did that. And it's hard. It's hard because these people are lost and there's nothing you can do about it because we were there too. And it took us a long time to get out of that. And we can't save nobody. We can only save ourselves and hope that with our actions, with our moves, with our way of being, that others will follow suit. Make it easier for those behind you. But some don't make it out. So we pray. We pray for the ones who are still stuck in this rotten mind. You don't have to be a drug addict or an addict in anything, for them streets. It's a mindset, guys. It's a mindset. You have to change that. You have to understand that we're all human and we all deserve love. And anybody who stops love from coming into anybody's life They will have to pay the consequences for that. And it's not a pretty picture. And nobody deserves to not be here. So remember what you're putting out to others. And remember that your haters are the ones who are closest to you, but you no longer allow them underneath your umbrella. Somebody who was really close to you was intimidated by your strength, your power to persevere. You were not like the rest. And somebody tried to assassinate your character and kind of sacrifice you. You looked at things in a different perspective. And there's two crows here, guys. Somebody tried to curse you, try to make you eat the crow. And you're spitting that crow back in these people's faces, and hence why their soul is rotting and their body is catching up. And it's because of that fucking betrayal. It hurts, but your pain comes at a cost, and people have to pay in full. And it's sad the way these people are paying, because this is not what you want for them. This is not what you wished for them. This is why you made sure that this was not your responsibility. You kept your hands clean, your soul clean. You did not want to hurt somebody. You loved somebody, but they didn't love you. They loved the idea of you, until that idea crumbled by other people's perspective or perspective. That is what it is, guys. So let's get a closing message from my beautiful starseed elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine. This reading is for you. I hope that helped, okay? You have nothing to worry about, but somebody else does. You have been spiritually indoctrinated, okay? And people need to understand that you move with purpose. Don't fuck with you, okay? You need to remind these people that coming for you is, they're not coming for only you. Now, this forgiveness card, we all need forgiveness. Somebody needs to forgive themselves. You may not forgive somebody on the 3D. You may forgive them in spiritual, but not in the 3D, because they haven't done the work for you to really, truly forgive them. But you forgive them in spirit. Stop focusing your energy on the past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality on what you think, dream, and imagine. So be careful on what you're thinking, because you will manifest that 10 times faster. Closing message is the great serving. Mars energy, guys. Somebody may be very angry, but it's only because they're sad. And they don't want to actually express that they're sad, that they miss you, that they want to be near you, that they're sorry somebody's ego is too fucking big. And that's okay. Let them stay where they are. You're on a mission, okay? You have a purpose. Maybe you were supposed to serve that mission and purpose with a person, but it looks like you're alone, guys, with this great serving. Okay, so it says Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Let's read it. And bring this together, the great serving. I cannot find it. Oh, there it is. The great serving. It's right at the heart. Okay, so somebody can't find the center of their heart. They're so stuck in the low vibrational energies of the root and the sacral and the solar that they can't raise above. But maybe around you, somebody did and others seen it. So they wanted to get somebody to sabotage that beautiful light that they had and they settled. They went back into the dark. And you can't save nobody, guys, but somebody can save themselves. The Great Survey. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational, but don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in your way of letting love in. The waning planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find a way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our hearts and our souls to stay open to the ever-ending source of love. We're all wounded. We're all wounded and unconscious, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance that we can never escape. But if we aren't careful, before long, we can see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflict, and wounds and fears that are costing you pain, that are causing you the pain and anxiety. And second, for you to find a way back to love. When we're hurt, it's natural to close our hearts off to the world, to let the painful experiences conform the agony and separation of earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyways. When fear and anxiety and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyways. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. Starseed Soul Inquiry, how are you cutting yourself off from love? And how can you soften towards those who can hurt you? Love is like it, yes, you're allowing somebody to come in to hurt you. They can hurt you. But you have to be willing to trust them enough that they're not going to. Starseed Soul Inquiry, that was amazing. So let's get a message from the healing world, the healing plant world, because we all need a little bit of healing, guys. Okay? So, healing message from the plant world, bring it together. Ancestors, with the healing message. Wow. Okay, well, we got to forget me not. No, it's the bleeding heart. I'm so sorry. I thought it was a forget me not. No, it's the borage and the bleeding heart. Somebody's heart is bleeding. Could be bleeding for you guys. Could be bleeding because they broke your heart. They broke somebody else's heart. Somebody could be crashing the fuck out right now. Oh, borage. Let's see, borage. So, okay, borage encourages us to trust our inner knowing and to support our creative self-expression. Okay, the plant spirit helps us to overcome the fear of being seen. Borage supports us to find our authentic voice and courage to stand in our truth. So you found the courage to stand in your truth. Somebody is breaking out of their shell to uncover this fear of being seen. They want to be seen by you. So they're trying to find their authentic voice and the courage to stand in that truth, to be authentic, even if their voice shakes, even if they got tears in their eyes, even if they are laughed at by their peers. Somebody's telling the truth. Okay? So, bleeding heart, because, ooh, this heart, it's bleeding. Okay? So, bleeding heart. Bleeding heart helps us transform romantic love into unconditional love. It also transforms deep sadness relating to the loss of a relationship. Bleeding heart helps us to realize that we are love. Remember, rejection is only redirection. Rejection is only for our protection. Guys, sometimes we need to learn. Sometimes it's not the right person. Sometimes it's not the right time. But we need to take it for what it is. And we need to be grateful for the time that we did spend with people to learn the lesson in that. There is no real loss, guys, because the love lies within you. And if you're a good-hearted person, a good individual, kind, wanting the best for others and not expecting anything in return but the same, then you're safe. You're safe. Ancestors, let's get the closing message from the St. Francis Oracle deck. And this will bring it all together, okay? Somebody envies you, so they copy, they lie. Now look at them, they're fucking rotting from the inside out. A slow, invisible destruction, decaying. Yeah, it's number 5. That's change, guys. It's major change. A lot of people were watching you. They wanted you to drown in your own energy, but your own energy is beautiful. And you're teaching others to look inside themselves, that their energy is beautiful too. 5, midnight mirth, sadness, regret, and love. The feminine energy within you needs to be nurtured. Now, males have feminine energy, and a lot of the males, they don't tap into that feminine energy because they're called a simp or this and that and this, but that's not the fucking truth, guys. A real man will tap into that feminine energy and protect and love and cherish, but be hard to the ones that need to be hard with. Somebody was very hard with you and they didn't need to be. Now life is being hard with them. There's a feeling of sadness, which at times may be overwhelming. This may be due to the feeling of being unsupported. If you feel you are not part of the crowd, then maybe it is time to seek new friends, connect with new groups, discover new places where social connections can be made. There is a strong woman in your life with whom will help to guide you, support you, and influence you in your life. This is the right time to connect with them. You do not have to walk this path alone unless you choose to do so. Wise words are needed to bring sense of a current situation. You may be fearful of speaking out, but holding back will only bring resentment and anger and will prevent you from progressing. This is the fucking thing, guys. Says you may be fearful of speaking out, but holding back will only bring resentment and anger and will prevent you from progressing. Told you it's going to bring the whole thing together, right? Somebody just needs to speak out and they won't feel like life is kicking them in the motherfucking ass because they're taking accountability for it, guys. Somebody may be scared of healing because all they know is pain. Somebody wants to embrace you. Embrace life. Told you, you you're showing people that there's different colors in that coloring book, that coloring box, like you're showing people life. It says through each other you find the missing piece. Somebody feels like they're missing a piece. Shit, you could feel like you're missing a piece sometimes. Sometimes I look around like my mom yesterday. Oh, she's a fucking asshole. But I went to go give her a birthday present last night because I only got home from the city late. So it was like 9:30. I went to her house, brought her a gift. And I have this little pouch, okay, that's connected to my keys for my little scooter. And in the pouch I have this weed tip, like you put in your weed joint, to make the weed taste better. But it does. It looks like it's a condom. And my mom's like, "You just carry a condom around with you like that?" And I'm just like, "Mom, it's like a, it's this thing for weed." And then I looked at it. I'm like, "Fuck! Thanks for reminding me how boring my life is." It's- I don't know. See, people portray you as one thing, and then they realize that you're nothing like what they thought you were. It's just a projection on them. People are crazy, and it's because their mind is so warped. It's a joke. You look at it as a joke, and you have the strength to persevere and to get this victory. Wow, guys, you have the energy to persevere and get the victory. And a lot of people want to celebrate you right now because you were able to get out of this heartbreak. And now it's time to celebrate love, real love, and that strength. Somebody's going to have the strength to come in. Okay? Because whoever was fighting with you before, they're all sitting the fuck down. And somebody's coming in towards, wow, their empress. Guys, look, the empress comes out twice, like in the same pile. It's because you're justice. There may have been a mother figure who was intimidated by you, but justice is coming in, guys. Somebody needs to be careful on who you're coming up against because you just wanted the best for others. And that's why you're getting the victory. Beautiful, self-sufficient, independent. There's not many people who can actually hug a lion. Somebody is fierce, very fierce. Somebody's coming in to hug you. What you put out, you get back, okay? You want to be embraced, and somebody's about to fucking embrace you. Because this bleeding heart, it sucks. Woo-hoo, it hurts. Be careful. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Oh, wow. You got a sacred union. Honor and treasure the relationship for is sacred. Somebody is about to embrace you and honor you, love you, all of you. Surrender to you. Surrender to source. Surrender to the higher power, to their higher power. No longer settling. It says surrender. At times we must surrender to old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So you're letting go of the old so you can bring in the new. Okay? So I hope this helped. Stay blessed. One love, guys. Somebody's soul is rotting from the inside out, but they can find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. This is all self-inflicted and spiritual induction, so they can get out. I love you guys. Stay blessed. One love. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps the algorithm. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.